Hello students, I'm Dr. Shilpa Shri and welcome to my channel Study Management. In this video, I will be sharing some simple strategies that you can follow while preparing for UGC NET JRF exam. Strategy number 1. Solve previous year's question papers. The first step in your preparation for NET exam should be solving previous year's question papers. You must solve at least 5 to 6 years question papers. Identify the pattern of the question paper. Make a list of questions that have been asked repeatedly in each section. For example, if you're solving paper 1, make a separate list of questions asked only about research aptitude. Second, make another separate list of questions asked only about teaching aptitude. Likewise, make separate lists of questions for all the topics in the syllabus. By doing this, you can understand the question paper trend. You will get an idea about the kind of pattern of questions that they generally ask about a particular topic. Once you have made the list for each chapters in the syllabus, focus more only on those topics which are generally asked by referring books, internet and YouTube. Another advantage of solving question paper is that you can identify your strong and weak points. You will be able to analyze your potential in solving easy, moderate and difficult questions. Strategy number 2. Read English newspaper daily. Always opt for a standard English newspaper which provides quality information and contents. One of the best English newspaper that you can always rely on is the Hindu. If you want to improve your English language and vocabulary, the Hindu is probably the best newspaper you can rely upon. Besides, they also publish very good articles. The information and various statistics published in this newspaper is well researched and they follow very high standards of journalism. Develop the habit of reading newspapers daily because it will help you in staying updated with the latest facts and information. For example, in UGC NET paper 1, you have a chapter on higher education system. Here, you need to have knowledge about the changes that are made by the government in educational policies, new education programs that are implemented by government. You have another chapter on people development and environment, and you can expect questions related to different environmental summits that were organized in the country. All these current affairs information can be found only in newspapers. Reading newspaper will also help you in increasing your reading speed, which is very useful in reading comprehension, which is another section in general paper 1. Strategy number 3. Limit your study materials. Do not overload yourself with too many resources. Refer few standard books. 1 or 2 is more than enough. Maximum 3 books. Go to the third book only if you can't find the concepts in the first 2 books which you have selected for reading. Stick to it and keep referring to it. Don't take your friend's advice and keep switching from one book to another. You will end up confusing yourself. Please remember students, contents covered in any standard book is the same. Language may differ. The way of presenting the information may be different, but the concept will always remain the same. When you select any book for competitive exams, make sure that the language is easy. Take for example, in the case of UGC NET paper 1, you need not refer too many books. One of the best books that you can refer for paper 1 is from Oxford Publications authored by Harpreet Kaur. This book covers all the chapters of paper 1 as per the latest NET syllabus with all the updated information with regard to the education policy implemented in 2020. It also includes solved previous year's question papers. The topics covered in this book are in simple English that can be easily understood. Some shortcut tricks are also provided in this book to help students solve challenging questions in quickest time possible. Similarly, even in the case of paper 2, you need not refer too many books for each unit mentioned in the syllabus. For example, if your paper 2 for UGC NET exam is management, you can rely on some standard authors for each subject. Here, I have listed few books for each unit that covers almost all the relevant topics specified in the syllabus. Most of the topics are covered in these standard books. These books can be easily accessed from libraries and you need not buy any of them. Apart from books, you can also rely on YouTube. There are many YouTube channels that provide online lectures, especially on mathematics and logical reasoning. These are free and cheap, but do not again rely on too many YouTube channels as you may end up confusing yourself. You can also make use of Wikipedia and Google. Information from these sources can be accessed very easily, free of cost. For preparing for UGC NET exam, you need not invest a lot of money on study materials. You need not subscribe to any online courses that charge huge fees. You can always rely on few standard books and that is more than enough for your preparation. Strategy number 4. Revise daily. Revision is the only key to remember things. If you don't brush up the topics on day-to-day basis, you may tend to forget what you have studied. You will not be able to recall the topics and facts in the exam hall. Do not mug or by heart. If you try to mug without understanding the concepts, you will never finish studying until the previous day of the exam. So always make sure that you understand the concept and if you will be able to remember the points by revising daily. Strategy number 5. Attempt mock tests. Mock test is a test which is exactly similar to the actual exam. Questions in the mock test are of the same format and you need to solve in the same time limit. By practicing mock tests, you will be able to identify the mistakes that you commit while solving the questions. Mock tests will expose you to areas where you need to put extra effort. While attempting mock tests, you may come across certain topics which you felt you were fully prepared earlier, but you got confused while trying to solve it. You will have to work more on such areas. There are several websites which provide free mock tests. NTA also provides mock tests in its website free of cost. I will share the link at the end of this video. At least give one mock test every day so that based on your experience in these mock tests, you can plan the best method on how you can complete the entire paper in 3 hours. Mock tests will definitely boost your confidence and will help you to score those extra marks. Strategy number 6. Develop short tricks to solve quantitative aptitude questions. In order to save your time and energy during the exam, it is important that you find out few tricks and shortcuts to solve quantitative aptitude questions. Always build your basics strong. To solve mathematical and reasoning questions, your basic fundamental knowledge should be strong. Unless you're clear and thorough with your basics, you will not be able to analyze as to which shortcuts to apply to which type of questions. Always get the mathematical formulas right. Do not just mug up the formulas, but also understand where they can be applied so that you can save time while solving questions on different topics. Practice regularly by solving questions related to coding, decoding, number series, blood relations, and mathematical aptitude questions like ratios, proportions, percentages, averages, time and distance, and so on, so that you can develop the confidence to solve such questions at the quickest time possible. Try creating tables and charts to simplify the given data if in case the questions are very lengthy and time consuming. Strategy number 7. Don't stick to one subject for a long time. While preparing for UGC NET exam, don't just stick on to one chapter or subject and study for a long time. There are few students who study the same subject for 3 to 4 days with the idea of covering the entire unit and then moving on to other subjects. Believe me, students, you will end up studying nothing by this method. Studying one subject for a long duration becomes very monotonous. You will lose your interest in the subject. You will not even feel like opening that book again. Once you have understood the concept, keep shifting between the topics. Always create a platter for yourself so that you feel good. It's just like you're having a good meal. It should have variety in it. There should be desserts, side dishes, things which you don't like, main course, everything. Only then it becomes a complete meal. Similarly, when you're studying, your study table should include variety of subjects. Suppose you study financial management for 1 hour, take a 5 minutes break and then start reading some theory paper, maybe a research aptitude subject. Prepare a timetable and study accordingly. You will be much more organized. You will be easily able to cover the chapters without much stress and anxiety. Here are some important websites pertaining to UGC NET exam covering the syllabus, question papers, mock tests and online registration. I hope you have enjoyed watching my video. Thanks for watching and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel.